Солнечное декабрьское утро на острове Сент-Люсия. Мы находимся в бухте Родни-Бэй, отель «Мистик». Сегодня я, Анна, гид по Ирландии, предлагаю вам не изумрудную Ирландию, а другой, не менее зеленый остров Сент-Люсия, где я провожу свой отпуск. Я планирую выпустить несколько видеороликов, рассказывающих об острове и о его жителях, но сегодняшний репортаж скорее встреча с представителем местного населения. Ну, вы сейчас сами все узнаете. Здравствуйте, дорогие друзья! Сегодня у меня очень интересная встреча с одним человеком, который является представителем местного движения Растаманы. Многие слышали об этом. Давайте узнаем немножко больше о жизни Растамана, о том, чем они занимаются, как проводят свой день. И, в принципе, познакомимся с...
Rastafari.
Hi, King Dibia.
Yeah, man. Give thanks. Give thanks for life.
What did your mom call you?
My mom actually called me something a lot of people haven't heard. She used to call me T-Ro. T-Ro.
What
A T with R-O. Because my name is Roland. But I was one before the last. So she always called me T-Ro. Like shorten of my name. But T means more or less she meaning she referring to me because I'm very young. So yeah. T-Ro. So that was my mom's name calling me. But my birth name is Roland, you know, so she would shorten it and say T-Ro. And she, all my life she grew up calling me that way. T-Ro, T-Ro. She called it.
Yeah, okay. But when did King Dibia then come from?
King Dibia came along, I would say about a year or so ago. Because I've always, you know, I always believe a name represents you. You know, the name you carry, it may have significance behind it, you know. So I always said I want to carry a spiritual name, a Rastafarian name, but I so close to Mama Africa, which is the motherland, I always looking forward for a name from Africa, you know. So I met a couple from Nigeria, to all my friends, and I was telling them, yeah, you know, I'm a musician and I'm seeking to get that spiritual, you know, conscious name to represent. I do reggae music, you know reggae,
yeah,
Bob
yeah,
Marley?
It's very common.
So yes, so basically, so I was looking for that name, and then he told me spiritual name, then he told me Dibia, then he spelled it for me. And most persons, when they hear Dibia, they would spell it D-E-B-I-A, they would pronounce the E, you know, but it's D-I-B-I-A, Dibia, yeah. And it stands for spiritual strength.
Could you describe your day, like your just typical day? My
typical day?
Yeah.
Well, now that I'm back at work.
You were born here, yes?
In Saint Lucia, yes.
Yeah.
Born and raised on the island. I left for a little while, but always more stable in Saint Lucia. But if I have, well, it's always important to speak of the present, the now. So my typical day now, I'm a tour guide.
Wow, so we're colleagues.
Yeah, actually we do the same. Bang bang, we say, you know.
Yeah, okay.
So, yeah, so basically, yeah, so I work with tourists, and since we are reopened, you know, during the COVID, everything was lagging and slow, but it's not all the way there, but gradually it's coming back. So we're doing a bit of tours and persons coming in. So I do morning tour till about more time, like 1 o'clock. And more time the afternoon is mine, you know, so I finish work, so I might just be on the beach with the bedrooms, them chilling out for a little while. Maybe my girls might be at work with me. I have 2 girls of my daughters living with me. More times they are at the beach while we chill out. But if I'm not at work, I would be in my area, which is southeast of the island. It's an area called Sarat. That's where I dwell. So when I'm not in Rodney Bay, in the north working, I'll be in that part southeast, which is Sarat.
Could you tell me a bit about your Rastafarian beliefs? I mean, what do you believe in?
Rastafari, first to begin with, you know, the head Ras means head.
Okay.
Head. Tafari means creator. So when you put the two together, you get head creator.
Okay.
So Rastafari is the head creator. And Rastafari is also an inborn concept. You know, it's something like, take for example, if you plant a corn seed, seed from a shoot to a plant and it bears fruit, what fruit do you think it's gonna bear for you?
Yeah, okay, corn.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So basically you cannot bear corn and get cucumber or tomatoes. So the Rastaman said that way, I was born to be this, I was born to be the Rastaman. You know, because it's an inborn concept. It's not something you just say, I just jump in or just join the bandwagon. No, it's something it has to be from within. Because the locks on the Rastaman head supposed to be the outer manifestation of what's inside. Not to say just, yes, I carry the dreadlocks, yeah. The Rastaman carry the dreadlocks.
And how long they are?
Well, my dreadlocks is still about not that long because I went through certain little things in life that I had some setbacks. Yeah, so because of that, I'm regrowing my dreadlocks.
Yeah.
But the Rastaman don't cut the dreads, nor trim, nor shave. You know, it's your precept. So that is how when persons see you, they would identify you as.
Yeah.
But in the world today, you find more people carry the dreadlocks, but they don't really stand for what it is, because it's a rootical thing. You know, it's not just flash or fashion or for excitement or style, as some people are doing it today.
I see lots of things on your neck. Like, do they mean something for Rastafarian, or they just like nice necklaces?
It is, you would call it a cross, but it is actually called the ankh.
Okay.
It's a ankh. It is the opposite of the cross.
Yeah.
The cross would have a dead man on it, but these don't have no dead man. So Rasta don't carry a cross with dead man on it. Rasta believe in life, not dead or death. So this here, the ankh, this represents the feminine, the lady.
Yeah.
And this here represents the man or the phallus. Or it represents the masculine gender. So you have the feminine gender and the masculine gender. So this is a complete balance.
Yeah.
So this is life. We call it the key of life because you can only procreate through man and woman. You can't procreate just man or just woman. So it's a full balance. So this is a life, not death. So that's why you would find the Rastaman carrying the ankh with them. You'll find many of them. I have several, you know. And you know, also the Rastaman believe in we know of the energies, you know. The energy is what, you know, more percentage of a person. So yes, we do carry energy stones. This is called a quartz, or another word, crystal.
Yeah.
So you can do a lot of different things with this healing. You know, the crystal is very transparent. It wears off bad energy and it pulls good energy towards you. So it always keeps you in that warm, good, you know, vibration, as Rasta would say. You know, and this one also is the tiger eye. If you were to have tiger eyes, you know how sharp your vision would be. So the tiger eyes represent clear vision and this thing. So it's all energy, and it strengthens your energies, and also the copper on them help to strengthen. So yeah, the Rastaman always do his own thing. If we don't follow fashion, we don't follow style, we do, you know, we always do natural thing. Because nature, we're not just part of nature, we are nature. So we carry nature stuff.
Yeah. It would be like if I would ask you what your values are as a Rasta man, how you would describe
values?
It? Yeah, beliefs.
Moral
maybe.
values.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that is very essential in any being's life, because you must stand up for morality and positive things that uplift people and uplift the life that we live in. And also things to help make the world a better place. So yeah, we stand for truth and right. This is what the Rastaman stand for, righteousness. you know. So the Rastaman will not stand there and see something wrong happening and, you know, just, you know, cover up. We always speak out, you know, because they know the Rastaman to be that fireman. He don't stand for folly or wrongdoings. Because he who shield the wrong still does the wrong thing, you know.
Yeah.
And he who knows the wrong and does it will be smite with plenty of stripes, you know. So basically the Rastaman don't stand for wrong. It's equal rights and justice for one and all, you know, death for black and white oppressors, you know. Yeah, man, we stand for all what is right and all what is life. You know, basically the Rastaman stands for that. So yeah, love is the key, you know. Love is a powerful, you know, element, you know, and it's not just through words but through doings, you know.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people say love but they don't do love. Love is more to do than just say, because it's an action thing, you know. More people like the action than, because a lot of people have just lip service. So yeah, man, so genuine love, we that's what we deal with, basically, you know. So yeah, man, so righteousness all the way, you know.
Yeah. If I would ask you to leave a message to people who can listen us, I mean to all the viewers, what would be your message, like what you would share or maybe what you would wish for?
More time you get people criticizing what they don't know or what they don't understand, and it brings a lot of judgment. Because you don't understand something, it don't mean that it's not good. Yeah. Maybe you don't have the understanding of it, but people need to get the truth, know the history, you know, or more or less I would say know the story and stop following history, because everybody following the crowd, you know, and our story is different from the history they're giving. Because history don't speak too much of our great ancestors, their lineage, and the great thing they did and have been doing and still doing. You know, history speaks more of a Babylonian term. It don't speak of the black people and the king and queens and the prince and the princesses and the royalty from Africa. You know, they take us as royal people and they brought us into the West where we are slaves, but we were not always slaves. We are from royalty, you know, because Haile Selassie is the 225th lining of kings in Ethiopia. And Shashamaliland also was given to the people to go back home, you know, to Africa, because Africa is the original place. You know, Africa provide the world, most of the world's gold. All of these are coming, all the resources are coming from Africa. So Africa awaits its creator, you know, kings and queens to go back home and establish and recreate and build, because we're doing it all over the world, but we need to do it for our own, which is Africa, you know. They paint awful pictures of Africa, what it is, but the truth of Africa, it's the blessed land, man. It's where civilization all began. And Haile Selassie is the king of all kings, you know, and so many nations bow to him, the world knows, so it can't be hidden. So, you know, Rastaman always stands for these truths and rights, you know. Yeah. So Haile Selassie don't also come just for Rasta, but, you know, for everyone, you know, because he was one of those righteous men that stood for the benefit of everyone. Yeah. You know, so me have to tell the people, man, you know, take time and look within themselves. And, you know, because more time you seek out of yourself for the truth, you know, the truth, everything starts from within, you know. Yeah, man, so you have to seek to know. You know, if you seek, you will find, you know, because it's there, it's evident. All the work that the king have done and is doing is there, man, for people to see and know, you know. So people need to take time to learn, you know, or re-educate, I should say, because we were educated in school, but we have to re-educate ourselves, because, you know, we know much more than what they are teaching us. So, yeah, man, so the people have to look to the east, man, for the coming of the black king. Repatriation is a must, you know, and live amongst each other with love, because more time, you know, people, you know, they tend to love what they don't know more than what they know, because you're right there with them and they'll not give you that love. But, you know, so it's good to love each other, because brotherly love, sister, we are each other's keeper. And so we need to have more love for each other, and you know, more compassion, more understanding, you know, help each other more, because, you know, we're not here to do it on our own. It's a together thing. We're all connected in every way. We are connected. So we need to strengthen each other and don't press each other and kill each other and, you know, this way there. So yeah, man, so we have to look into ourselves, man. The people hear, but they listen, they hear the words, but they don't take it in, you know. As it said, many are called, but few are chosen, you know. So it's what we Rastaman stand for, you know. Rastaman always as a leader, as a teacher, as a guide, as a shepherd, you know, to uplift the people, you know. You know, big up Shepherd Production, you know, big up Shepherd Production, because the label I'm working with, you know, this is the purpose of Rastafari, because the music is what is life, not just music, because the music is Rasta music also. So in the music we bring out the message, you know, so you don't just get the music, but you get the message in the music. Yeah. So we use the message, you know, in the music, and, you know, we deliver to the people on an international scale, you know. So yeah, man, so much love, you know, one perfect love and understanding to the people and the world, you know, and the universe, you know. Yeah, man.
Thank you. Yeah, that was good words. Yeah, thank you for that.
Yeah, man, my pleasure, you know.
Yeah.
Just living the life, basically.
Растафари верит в любовь, в доброту, в уважение к друг другу. Верит также в жизнь на земле, а не на небе. И в то, что Бог живет в каждом человеке. На этой философской ноте я предлагаю закончить. И очень надеюсь, что вам было интересно. Подписывайтесь на мой канал, чтобы не пропустить следующую интересную встречу. А в своих комментариях пишите впечатления от увиденного и услышанного. Для меня, как создателя данного ролика, это очень важно.